Hey y'all, hey. Today we are reading The Smart Cookie. Greetings. I'm a cookie. I live in a bakery on a street corner near a river. Come on in.
Mama, is the gate like you record?
Like when I be recording.
Yes.
Welcome to our little community. It's a warm and supportive place to spend some time. Pretty fantastic, eh?
Mama, got cookies.
Yeah, little cookies.
I like cookies.
You do.
Yeah.
These days, life is sweet. But my journey wasn't always a cakewalk. When I was younger, I couldn't have imagined fitting in here. For a long time, I didn't feel comfortable speaking up or sharing my ideas. I didn't feel like a smart cookie. I wanted to be a cookie who knew all the answers, a cookie who felt confident in a group, a cookie who said, aha, when solving a puzzle, like this. Aha.
Mama, I want to see a cookie.
You do.
Yes.
Looking back, I had some trouble in my early days. I went to school in a gingerbread house. Our teacher, Miss Biscotti, was kind and patient. When I arrived each morning, she would wave at me and smile. But I didn't get the best grades. And I never raised my hand because I couldn't think of the answers as fast as the others. And I was the last to finish most tests. Sigh.
What side? What side, Mommy? What side, Mommy? What side?
You need to be listening.
That side?
It wasn't because I didn't care, and it wasn't because I didn't try. Sometimes I'd get distracted and mess up, even though I knew the material. Those were the most frustrating moments of all. Once I misspelled the word dough. That was rough. Another time I added when I meant to subtract. Occasionally, we'd have a lesson where I had absolutely no idea what was happening. I just couldn't keep up. It's a lot of background noise. Y'all be quiet and listen to the story. I imagined that my desk was a raft and that I was completely lost at sea. Because that's what it felt like. Get off those books.
Your birthday. What you go do? Mama?
At night, I slept in a cookie jar. I had about 6 dozen roommates. Move! You move! No, you move. No, you move. No, you move. I'd stay awake and stare out the window and worry. Sigh. And it went this way, day after day after day. But then something happened that changed everything. It all started with a homework assignment. Miss Biscotti requested our attention one afternoon. Tonight, I would like you to create something completely original, she announced. It can be anything you want. Please bring it to class tomorrow. That was it. There were no further instructions. Miss Biscotti winked at me as I gathered my belongings. I felt like I had a million butterflies in my stomach. Create anything? Something original? Due tomorrow? Look. When I got home, I immediately went to work. At first, I tried a cooking project. The results were half-baked. Next, I tried to hammer and nail something. It splintered immediately. Then I tried making a sculpture. It was a complete bust. I wondered if I was about to fail yet another assignment. I was stuck. I stared out the window and watched the rain hit the river. There was something mesmerizing about the water. Why you doing that? Pick them books up. How it moved in such a chaotic way, swirling around and around, yet ultimately figuring out exactly where it needed to go. Aha! Suddenly, I had an idea. I decided to write something original. A poem.
I not do that. What, Mama? What,
Pick those books up, Kyra.
We them.
You heard me. Pick those books up, Kyra.
Yeah, deeper.
I came up with a little title based on how I be feeling. I don't know where I got little from. I came up with a title based on how I'd been feeling. My crummy days. After that, the rest of it seemed to fall into place. I wrote and I wrote. I lost track of time. An hour went by in a flash. Aha! I said as I finished. I couldn't sleep that night, but it wasn't because I was worried. It was because I was excited. I felt like I had really accomplished something. I felt smart.
Mama, upside down. Ow.
Hey, that's not how those books were over there.
Ow.
That's not how those books were. Put it back how I had it, because you shouldn't have been standing on it. The following day, Miss Biscotti asked for volunteers to share what we'd created. One kid showed off his original frosting art. Another kid revealed her sprinkle distribution machine. It was neat seeing how everyone was good at such different things.
That a donut?
That's a croissant.
Dada.
Finally, Miss Biscotti turned to me. Would you like to share anything? She asked. I gulped. I thought I'd probably crumble under the pressure. But I made my way to the front of the classroom. I noticed my hands were shaking. My mouth went dry.
Mom, is it yes
Yes to what?
to him?
That's a lady teacher, so that's a her. This poem is called My Crummy Days, as I said, my voice cracking. And then I read it aloud. As I spoke, I noticed some kids nodding at certain lines. Other kids laughed at parts that were supposed to be funny. As I built toward the finale, I felt myself becoming more confident and animated. And in the end, everybody clapped and cheered. I promise you this, I'll never, ever forget it. Miss Biscotti was beaming. No one but you could have written that poem, she said. It was completely original.
Dada. You good? No, not good. Dada.
Aha! I had done it. I had created something and shared it with the world. Well, my world at least. The rest of the day was a blur. By recess, I was already planning my next poem. I would call it My Sweet Morning. Aha! I thought when I came up with the title. Later that afternoon, Miss Biscotti handed me a note. It said that I should keep on writing no matter what. That meant so much to me.
Mama changed towel yet? Mama, where is that?
School was a bit different after that. I wasn't so scared to raise my hand or ask a question or share my work. Sure, some things still don't come as easily for me as they do for others, but now I know that you can be smart in many different ways. You don't have to have the answers to every question or suddenly be great at everything all at once. You just need a chance to try all kinds of things to find out who you are and what you like to do.
Mama's help people.
Is he helping people?
Yes.
I think this might be a girl cookie.
What good cookie? What?
As for me, I learned that I can write and I can think up great ideas. And I found plenty of other things I'm good at too. I no longer feel lost at sea. It's more like floating down a river. And the best part is, there's always more to learn. Because we're all smart cookies. Aha! 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 The end. The smart cookie.
Now we can go